Tonight on the Bubblecast, Ryan's roller coaster, the talented superstar, is expelled by the World Boxing Commission. With the NBA free agency ongoing, is headlined by Klay Thompson landing in Dallas, leaving Golden State. In other boxing news, Shakur Stevenson is still undefeated, however still losing in big fight draws. We're joined by special guest and friend of the podcast, Mr. KL. This and more on the Bubblecast with D and E.
What's up? What's up? Welcome to the Bubblecast. Got a special night for you guys. A special show tonight. Special guest, Bit C Courtney in the house. Also, KL returning back to guest host. How everybody doing?
Yo, Big Money E, baby. What's going on?
With your host, D and E. We got a good show for you guys today, man. Let's get right into it. The top stories in sports, man, right now. Ryan Garcia being expelled by the World Boxing Commission. As we know, we won't play the comments that he made, but Ryan Garcia basically went on a rant and got himself expelled. And this is coming off a downward spiral of getting locked up for vandalism in a hotel. Also, suspension for the two failed drug tests. Ryan Garcia is on a downward spiral, and we got a little comments and remarks, from his boxing promoter, the Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya himself. So let's take a look right into it.
Going into rehab. It's a step in the right direction for him personally. But yeah, we at Golden Boy, and I've spoken to my partner Bernard Hopkins, and we just don't condone that. It's wrong.
What was your initial reaction when you first heard it?
I wanted to get to the bottom of it, and I started doing research. Where did it come from? Was it him saying it? Was it him, on Twitter? Was it so? I found a video where, look, he's right now, first of all, it's wrong. It's totally wrong. And, I don't know if it's his drinking. I don't know if it's him doing mushrooms and drugs and this. But when I listened to a video, and he was slurring and this. So he's in a bad place right now. Really bad. And I can understand now why he's going to check himself into rehab. But again, that behavior is uncalled for.
That's good.
I talked to him. And I've talked to him several times. Last time I talked to him was about a week ago. And every time I talk to him, he seems normal. He seems good. I talked to him about, okay, look, you're suspended, but, there's other things you can do. When you come back, look, I have ideas. I have other business opportunities for you. And he seems great. Like, there's no slurring. There's no, like, this, that. He just seems good. So, look, I've always said that I'm here for him.
As he should. He should be there for him. And I think when someone goes through a downward spiral, it's easy to exercise or kick them out, excommunicate them, label them a racist, just kick them to the curb. And right now, the young man, Garcia, needs help. And it's inexcusable for his remarks that he made. But right now, he said he's going to check into rehab. And I'm not one of those people that just to kick someone when they're down. He's going on the downward spiral. Hopefully he can overcome it. But right now, it's not looking too good. He's been expelled by the WBC, suspension for a year, and it's going to be a hard climb to get back in boxing, any way or fashion.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna just put my intake on it, man. I think the dude got CTE, man. I'm just being real, man, because
Oh, wow.
I'm just gonna put it out there, man, because he was already using illegal drugs. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that stuff playing into a role of how it intake your brain, man, and your mental. You know what I'm saying? And you trying to take advantage of the wins and stuff, but the way he been acting recently, man, he going on a downward spiral. Even before the Haney fight, he was acting kind of off, man.
That's
And
true.
he said he was okay, and then he went out there and won the fight, which it came back that he took a positive test, man, for drugs, illegal drugs, man, and then now he going on this spiral again, using racial slurs and all that stuff. I mean, he been doing it for the last maybe about 4 or 5 months now, man. So okay, like Oscar just said, man, he talk normal sometimes, and then you know I don't know if it's alcohol or what, man. He go on these rants, man, and he been doing that for the last few months now. So I don't know what's going on with him. And if he is going to rehab, then that's a good thing for him to do, man, because he been kind of lashing out lately, man. I don't know if it's taking it personal, man. A lot of guys been taking it personal, man. With like Steven Jackson finally came out the other day. The comments he said about George Floyd. So I mean, people don't know if you serious or not or what he got going on. So I mean, the guy needs some help right about now. So we're gonna see what's going on.
Oh yeah, that's true. And you got a good portion with that CTE. Maybe it is some type of head damage, but they got to pass these physicals before the fight, and they do those MRIs, MRAs of the brain. Uh, it could be a combination of things. I think it's right now a cry for help. And when you go into that downward spiral, sometimes you can push people away that care about you the most. Like his family condoned the comments. They said they were trying to get him help, but right now I think maybe his team is camp. Like Delahorte said, Brian Hawkins is on the team, and I know Mayweather trained him. Maybe he burned that bridge with Mayweather with the comments. We don't know, but he gonna need a team around him to get back in boxing and to just becoming not just outside of boxing, just recovering as an overall person. He's gonna need a lot of help.
Yeah, man. Even with that downward spiral, he need to pay attention with AB and what he going through. He just
Yep.
filed bankruptcy a few last month or so. You know what I'm saying? Doing all this crazy outbursts and messing with Tom Brady. And, you know what I'm saying? It just, you can see the CTE going on. They don't want to admit it, but you can see it. You know what I'm saying? And people don't see themselves unless other folks telling them about it. And then once it's too late, then they'll see it for themselves. Now AB going through bankruptcy. Same thing Garcia may go through if he don't get himself some help. You know what I'm saying? So it's just crazy, man. I hope them guys can be all right, man.
That's true. Well, I guess in the other boxing news, there was a mini fight, big fight. Shakur Stevenson put on a showcase. But with Shakur Stevenson, it's basically like fans are boring his fights. They saying it's boring, it's not exciting. Right now he's a free agent, top rank. Is not maybe not gonna renew his contract. No, maybe there's other promoters just not there for him. But it's a guy. And that's to the casual fan. You call him a fight boring. And he put on a clinic in that fight, and I think we got a little footage of it. And the whole overall thing is it was a good fight, but to some people it was boring. Let's check it out.
Straight jab, split the guard, goes underneath to the body with the left hand. The short shot, solid short shot combination.
Got to continue to get more consistent with that work.
Oh, there's the left hand to the body.
All right, he's on the track meet. He's the one with the track shoes now, right?
Artunian trying to survive Shakur here. Another body shot, good combination from Stevenson. Minutes ago in round 9.
That's it. Just get more consistent. You don't have to be all the punching power. No, just keep touching him.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds here inside the Prudential Center, Newark, New Jersey, we go to the judges' scorecards for the official decision. Mark Lyson has it 119-109. Guido Cavallari 118-110. And Lynn Carter 116-112. All in favor of your winner by unanimous decision. And still, WBC lightweight champion of the world, Shakur Stevenson.
We're going to get you to the Sports Center in a
And here's the thing: that wasn't a pay-per-view fight. That fight was on ESPN, and I'm sure they got a nice mid payday. But this guy should be main eventing, fights on pay-per-view Saturday showcases. Who's next for him? Javante, you know, it just right now, this young man right now needs a right team around him. Like we just at the previous topic we talked about the right team. He needs a right team to promote him. He shouldn't be doing Friday night fights or preliminary fight Saturday. That's not on pay-per-views.
I mean, I've been following him for a while now, and recently, man, he been calling out a lot of guys, man, trying to get big fights, and nobody don't want to fight him. You know what I'm saying? But then again, same thing that happened last night. He not bringing the crowd with him, man. To fight, he could have easily knocked that dude out. You know what I'm saying? He even had his guys in the corner, man. They was telling him, man, you got him, you can got him. He just want to keep, fall back. He didn't want to knock the guy out. How is you gonna end up getting bigger fights if you don't knock people out? People want to see knockouts. I understand it's boxing. You trying to protect yourself, but at the end of the day, man, you could have easily knocked this dude out. I watched the whole fight. You know what I'm saying? And then, but you want to call out bigger guys like Tank and other guys like that. Tank got a heavy hand, and you can't come in the ring trying to fight a guy like Tank and being conservative like that. You know what I'm saying? You got to come with it. If you want big name fights, you got to knock guys out. People not gonna look at you if you being conservative like that. You see the fans was running out the stadium. They was booing them in the middle of the match. I'm like, damn. But then you want to call out big name guys, and you don't even want to bring it in your own fight.
Yeah, that was his hometown. His home city.
Yeah, the hometown even booed him. That's crazy. And you want to call out guys like Tank, man. You trying to fight Tank, you got to come with it. And Tank already know, like, I don't want to fight you. He keep telling them, like, I don't want to fight you. You got to fight bigger opponents before you get in the ring with me. And that's understandable. He got to earn his way. He got a belt. Of course, he got a lot of hype. He boxed in the Olympics and all that stuff before. But at the end of the day, man, if you not fighting no premier guys and you not winning, look at Frank Martin, the guy that Shakur beat last night. Frank Martin fought him. And that dude gave Frank Martin a big match. And now look at Frank Martin get to fight Tank Davis. You know what I'm saying? But then you come
Yep.
around, take it easy on the guy, and now people booing you and they walking out your face. Like, come on, man, you not gonna get a big fight like that.
Yep, you're right, man. And I hope he can get it together. Man, it just seemed like he dominated, but he didn't dominate it. He won by
Yeah,
unanimous decision, but it just didn't have that oomph on it. And sometimes that's what sells. That's how you get your name out there.
yeah, and I agree. He did dominate the fight as a boxer, but if you trying to put your name out there, man, you got to come with more than just that boxing skill. You know what I'm saying? What you doing a good thing, but you got to come with it way more than that.
All right. With other news right now going on to the NBA, the Kings supposedly LeBron James signed an extension with the Lakers and 102 million for 2 years, and we got some video on it. With LeBron and the Lakers, and it seems like everyone got a side of the story. Here's some footage courtesy of ESPN and Get Up and Kendra Perkins. Let's get their take on it.
$104 million contract includes a player option for 2025-26 and a no-trade clause. Our Kendrick Perkins had a fascinating take on why this new deal could mean the end in LA soon.
A 2-year deal with a player option on the back end tells me that we're coming to an end. That LeBron James is taking this year by year. And I wouldn't be surprised if this may be his last year playing the game of basketball. Here's the thing when it comes down to LeBron James and to the Los Angeles Lakers right now. To me, this seems like they're on two different pages. Every single time he steps on the floor, LeBron James is thinking about championships. Rob Pelinka is thinking about the future.
you know, Big Perk, thank you. Again, shout out to the credit. We always give credit to the footage. That is courtesy of ESPN, Get Up, Kendra Perkins from Mars. And to me, Big Perk had a bit bad take on here because he said they not on the same page. They just drafted Bronny. They just hired JJ Redick. Seems like to me they're on the same page. The Lakers looking for ticket sales. LeBron looking to the stat pad. I think everybody on the same page right now. It ain't winning. I don't think nobody want to win the championship. Not with that roster, and not with LeBron not taking the actual pay cut.
Hey man, I'm gonna just put it out there like this: the guys that they tried to go get, man, they tried to get James Harden, he was a free agent. They tried to get Paul George, he was a free agent. Try to get Klay Thompson, he was a free agent. There's three top guys that you missed out on. You know what I'm saying? And LeBron was willing to take a pay cut to grab them guys, but all of them went to sign max deal somewhere else. So why would LeBron, in his case, take a pay cut when nobody's coming to the team? There's no other big name guys coming to the Lakers, so why take a pay cut? You know what I'm saying? And his last 2 years, he get an opportunity to play with his son. Maybe not this year, but next year. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to get him well and groomed before he can play with LeBron. You know what I'm saying? And then alley hoop to his daddy. You know what I'm saying? Like Wade did when he was in Miami. So hey, right now we ain't gonna see that. The boy got to get molded in first. We're not gonna see alley hoops and pops. You know what I'm saying? Right now, we gonna see Bronny get himself going. But right now, LA, they gonna have to do something major, man. Right now, I do like Connect. I do like that Connect pick.
It was
You
a
know what I'm saying?
steal.
Yeah, the first pick. Yeah, that I like. He looked decent. He played good today. He played better today than he did yesterday. You know what I'm saying? He put up some big numbers today. I watched the game. Unfortunately, Burner didn't play, but I did watch Connect. He played. He got a 3-point shot on him too, man. You know what I'm saying? As a big guy. You know what I'm saying? And I was surprised, man, that came out there and played the way he did today, and I kind of like that pick. So going forward, man, we gonna see what they can do, man, as a team. So we'll see what's going on.
And if y'all notice a little background back there, we got Brohan, aka Bronny. And I guess LeBron was be Goku.
That's
But
simple. Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah, bro, huh?
but the thing is with LeBron is sometimes championships are not only won in all season, they also won in acquisitions and trades throughout the season. And right now, he could have took a little less money because again, they hired your podcast buddy. It's just like me and LeBron did a podcast, and Lakers hired me as coach because I'm his buddy. Me and
No,
JJ Redick got the same coaching
AJ Rich
experience.
actually played basketball.
Hey, that don't mean.
He
But
actually played, man. Did he
they
play for?
well,
Did he play for
that's
them
the
right there?
thing
Hey,
is,
you see that? Yeah, he played for the Magic.
he played for the Magic. Yep, the Duke. Yeah, he came out of Duke.
Yeah, man.
And here's the thing is, LeBron's the coach. JJ
No,
JJ is one of many assistants on the Lakers. They just hired Nate McMillan. They just hired I think Scott Brooks. And JJ like the top third assistant. LeBron's the coach of the team. They ain't fooling nobody.
we
So
gonna
basically they gave LeBron everything he wanted. They drafted his assistant coach because he's the real coach. They drafted his son. They gave him the keys to the Lakers kingdom. He could take a little pay cut because they can trade for the Rosen later on. They can trade for even Valanciunas who turned him down. They can trade for Harden later on, but that's going to be there if the money's there. And LeBron took maybe a minimal pay cut,
yeah.
like 2 or 3 million.
Uh-huh.
But gee, wow, thank you, LeBron. After we hired your podcast buddy, you drafted your son. You only can give us a $2 million pay cut. Man, it's the king ransom, and that's what it is.
But
My
actually, you didn't see he didn't take the full maximum contract. Actually, and then on top of that, like he said before, really he tried to take a pay cut. Players didn't want to come. I know you said in the future players may want to come, but how is that guaranteed? Teams may not want to let go of Harden or whoever else. So again, why would he just take a loss just to take a loss? I mean, I know you saying because your personal preference and opinion on LeBron, like okay, take low as you can. You don't got paid in the past, just don't get any money. He's still worth money. It ain't like he just on his last leg he can't produce. Why would he sit there and take low player money? That don't make any sense.
Well, gee, did they not draft a Bronny? They're not bringing one of his good friends, JJ Redick. They gave that man everything he requested and tried to do in the past. And this reason they think about the future, it's hard to maintain the present when you mortgage everything to keep LeBron happy. They traded away that championship team to keep LeBron happy. He wanted Westbrook.
what
He wanted
championship?
all those guys. The bubble championship, the Mickey Mouse trophy.
They
So it's
won
hard.
that team. What do you mean?
Yeah, I know. And they traded those guys because LeBron running Westbrook. So the Lakers have accommodated him
Them
every way
guys.
he can. Then they hired again. I done said it multiple times. They brought in JJ Redick. No one addressed that. They drafted his son. That's the least he can do.
But you making it seem like that's all they wanted was JJ Redick. They didn't go strictly just for him.
That was smoke screen. They didn't want that guy from Connecticut. They did that just not to hire JJ Redick directly. But everybody got an advantage from that. He's gonna get more money from UConn, and the Lakers not going directly to JJ. You know,
It
Mark
sounds like
Jackson's
more
still
than
out there. Jeff Van Gundy is still out there. Hell, Stan Van Gundy is still out there. You still got all
Hey,
these excellent coaches out there the Lakers could have hired, but they went straight to LeBron's podcast buddy.
hey, let me put
I
this
know
out.
you say you're not biased, but it sounds like more than typical LeBron, conspiracy theory, hating type talk, in my opinion. I mean, it just had come across. I know you keep saying that you're his biggest fan and biggest supporter, but it sounds
I
like the
was,
opposite. But
I
that's
was his
just my
biggest.
opinion. But I mean, that's just me how I'm taking it. I mean, maybe everybody else see it the same way too, because it sounds like you're one of the top supporters and the contributors to the LeBron hating fan club. I mean, everything the man do is wrong.
He
Like you
got
say,
a
he
whole
opened his
fan.
mouth, he wrong. He dribbled wrong. I mean, ain't nothing he can do right.
Say he got a hater page on the grid.
Yeah, he one of the top supporters. I mean, he constantly put out a new video, new animated video every week. He say he don't. He always magically have them. I mean, I think he behind the shadow screens.
Say he
If
got a
y'all don't know
whole.
what
He got
KL
a whole.
talking about, he talking about our friend. He talking about the great people at Riot Company and those NBA videos they be talking about.
Hey, no, D. I'm gonna put this out there though, man. The only thing that I disagree with that coaching select that they should have picked Sam Cassell, man. I think he got 15 year experience, man, in the coaching, like being assistant coach, man. I think he was a good pick overall before JJ Redick. That's the only thing I agree with you with. But you know what I'm saying. Other than that, I feel like he'll do all right. We'll see how it go.
And speaking of the James game, we talking about LeBron. We got to talk about the heir apparent. You know, Bronny, the first Prince of LA. Guaranteed contract, second round. A lot of people saying, was it given? Was it earned? We got a little take on it, but let's start from the beginning. Bronny had his press conference along with Connect. Let's take a look at it.
Was it like having them be the first two players that you were able to help select?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, I was thrilled to be in the draft room. It was a very amazing experience for me. We didn't think Dalton would be available at 17, but he provides something that we just don't have. He's a movement shooter. He can obviously play off the bounce. We viewed him very highly on our draft board, and he can score at all three levels. He's got size. There was a lot of things to be excited about with Dalton, and I'm excited to coach him. With Bronny, I want to clarify one thing you just said, which is Rob and I did not give Bronny anything. Bronny has earned this, right? Bronny talks about his hard work. Bronny has earned this through hard work. And for us, prioritizing player development, we view Bronny as like case study one, because his base level of feel, athleticism, point of attack defender, shooting, passing, there's a lot to like about his game. And as we sort of build out our player development program holistically, he's going to have a great opportunity to become an excellent NBA player.
Hear that now. Bronny earlier in that press conference said, "Hey, I want to thank Rob and JJ for giving me opportunity." And JJ's like, hold up now, don't say that. You earned this. Don't you dare say that, Prince James. You earned this opportunity. So I guess you can see the ticker at the bottom. Was this earned or given? Again, the first Prince of LA. I know everybody got a take on it. Let's start with KL. What you got to say, KL, about it?
Well, I'm gonna speak the obvious. I mean, is he the best player coming out of college? Even the mid best? No, he's not. Yeah, do he got LeBron as being his father in his top pocket? Yeah, I mean that's obvious stuff. But I mean, again, the boy hadn't had full time to play. That don't mean he won't develop in the league. Everybody keep making the same like, okay, he won't develop. He was a waste of a pick. He should have just stayed in college 3, 4 more years or whatever. So there's plenty of people who came out high school back in the day, that started off rough but developed. I mean, players develop. Yeah, he got a lot of scrutiny and pressure on his back because of his father, but that don't make he his own man. At the end of the day, he just got James as his name. And I mean, again, like you said, again, he gonna be used. He gonna be ready for the hate and people like y'all who don't like him, or should I say you? 'Cause I know he support him, but like I said again, it come with the name James. So I mean, it's boys don't prepare them for it, and I mean, the boy know okay, the NBA is not college, it ain't high school. So I mean, again, he gonna have to adapt and learn to the speed, the play calling and all that. So I mean, they gonna come with time. I mean, he ain't gonna hit the court automatically at the beginning of the season. People just automatically say, okay, he gonna start, he gonna get a starting spot. That's not gonna happen. We know he's gonna come off the bench. He's gonna have to develop, and he gonna grow into his own player. He ain't gonna be an exact copy of LeBron, but I mean he gonna grow into. He even said it himself. So to call him the Fresh Prince of LA, I don't think that's highly desirable. I mean, like you said again, but that's how people taking it as.
Hold on, is his dad not the king to some people in LA? And he's
But
not
we're
out
not
there?
talking about his dad. We're not talking about his dad. That we talking about him. See, like you said again, he hasn't even played one game yet. And people already saying what he can, what he can't do, what he is gonna do, what he ain't gonna do. Okay, let it happen.
Okay, but
LeBron came in, yeah, he was a monster in high school. Yeah, coming in, we knew he probably gonna be the same way. But again, that was high school ball. He had to get used to the NBA. Yeah, the athleticism was big. We knew what he can do. We still had to adapt to the play calling, the speed, the calls and stuff. I mean, they come.
you still haven't answered the question though. Was this earned or given?
Actually,
I'm,
I said, go ahead, E. What you want to say?
I
No,
said,
no,
take,
no,
take,
don't let him off the hook. Don't let him off the hook. Okay, let him answer
I
the
don't know. I
let,
don't
question.
need
He
to be
didn't give
let
his
off the hook now. I don't need
monologue.
to be
He
let off
did
the
his big
hook.
old thing defending them in the kingdom of LA.
I don't need to be
I'm,
let off
Was
the
he
hook.
earned
I'm
or
gonna
given?
take, I'm gonna take that take though, D. I'm gonna go ahead and take it and say he did earn it because, like Chris say, I'm saying though, I'm gonna have to take it because you got to look at it. They still got to put in the work, blood, sweat, and tears. They still got to hit that court. LeBron not playing the game for him. He got to earn his own spot, just like what I'm saying. Everybody else, just like a lot of them guys in that G League that I watched yesterday, man. A lot of them guys trying to make them teams, man. Not even just trying to get to a Lakers roster. They trying to make anybody roster. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? Them guys, man, balled out yesterday, man. From what I'm looking at. These guys trying to make a name for themselves. So what you mean talking about somebody giving them something? It's not gonna happen because it's been guys that playing in them G leagues for 3 or 4 years, man. Still haven't even made the roster yet. So you mean to tell me them guys not putting in the work and not trying to earn a spot on the NBA team? That don't make no sense because
That's a contradiction. They are earning it. They try to make the league 3 and 4
but he's
years.
on the G
But why
League.
he not earning it? Then why you saying he not earning? Because he LeBron James' son. So basically, if he had a different
Exactly.
name, it would be
It's
earned.
no different,
That
but
what
he
you
No,
trying to
hold
say?
on. I'm glad you said that, K. He had a different name. One, he will be drafted, and two, if he wanted to earn it, why would you tell teams don't you dare draft him in the second round? He could have went to Atlanta. He could have went to Toronto. New York had 3 second round picks. He could have went to Phoenix, but they told teams don't draft him. So he earned. He was given initially the 55th pick.
okay, you could say given and earned at the
No,
same
it's
time.
only
He still
given.
got to put in the work. He didn't get that
You
by
got
he
to
had
put
a
in the
good
work.
He had a good draft combine. He all his combines result came back positive. Like none of them was negative, saying that he couldn't play or he couldn't jump, he couldn't pass, he couldn't shoot. Like all that stuff matters, man. The boy he put in the work. LeBron wasn't out there playing for him, and he put his shoe. He ain't jumping his body and played for him. He was doing it himself, so he earned his spot.
Yeah, he earned it by showing up. Bring your kid to work day. Exactly. And we got to get out of this notion that telling the truth is not hating. LeBron got this whole generation growing up.
And see,
Any
there you
small
go
critique.
again, living up to
Hold
what
on,
I
hold
just
on,
said.
hold on, hold on,
Top
hold on, hold on.
LeBron hater. Top LeBron hater.
Any,
He can't
any,
help it. It's
any
natural.
small
It's
critique.
natural.
Any
Oh
small
my!
critique of LeBron, he will unfollow you on Twitter, and he will leak it that he unfollowed you. He got to let you know you got to say great things about me, or you're not in my good graces. That's why Kendrick Perkins flipped this script a few comments ago. So I think this was given. Can Bronny earn it over time? Yeah, he can. He can prove all
Yeah,
doubters wrong. But right now, the opportunity was a given opportunity. And for again, LeBron was at the press conference. He was pulling JJ Reddick on screens. Hey, correct my son. This was not given. Bronny earned this.
so he did that all the way from Vegas.
Now LeBron was at the press conference for for Bronny. That
Oh,
comic, that video show. He was there.
oh, I thought you were talking about today. I thought you.
Yeah, I know he probably was saying he had a separate earpiece saying, talking to him. That was, I
I,
mean, let him say it. Let him say
he
it. That's
look
what we
all the way from the Olympics, ain't?
exactly.
I guess in other free agency news, Clay Thompson and the Golden State
Playing
Warriors,
together. That,
separate.
according to sources who told that to ESPN. New details from Ramona Shelburne and Kendra Andrews now shedding some light on why Clay ended up in Dallas instead. They wrote an article. It's now posted on ESPN.com. And it says many things, but including this. Something about playing for the Lakers apparently felt too much like playing for the Warriors for Clay. As one source close to him put it, would this be trading one fishbowl for another? All Thompson had talked about in the 2 weeks since he had decided and accepted that his time with the Warriors was over was wanting, quote, new experiences and a, quote, fresh start. So...
You hear that?
Don't
Something
like it.
about the Warriors felt like playing for the Lakers, or vice versa. What he said, he didn't want to go to the Lakers. I can wonder why not
Don't
going to the
like it.
Okay,
Lakers.
so hold on. So hold on. So who was a quote unquote LeBron on Golden State then? If that's the case, let me guess.
Yeah.
Who was it? Clay? Was
Or
Well,
probably
no.
Draymond probably punched him in the face in the locker room. He probably ain't.
I know
Oh,
Steph ain't like LeBron, and y'all supposed to say LeBron haters. So I mean, I don't understand. So you can't even
hold on.
compare the two teams.
Why we gotta be a
Then Golden
LeBron
State
hater?
had way more people, way more better roster and bench. So I mean, make it make sense.
But look, he just said something about going to the Lakers. It's just like going to the same fishbowl. He wanted the first start. He didn't want to be a scapegoat because the last playoff game he went 0 for 10. I guess you can say he could at least made one, but this is a big story. 4 championships, 13 years. To me, Clay is one of the greatest 75 players of all time, even though he wasn't. And he made a choice that was best for him. And it's hard to see that dynasty breaks up in Golden State, but you can't backtrack from what was just stated in that report. Again, want to credit the source, ESPN, Get Up, on the show on ESPN, and Ramon Shelburne. But LeBron called Clay. So there's a lot of retractors out there saying, like Nick Wright on Fox Sports saying, oh, Rob Pelinka should have called Clay. Why he got to talk to assistant GM when he spoke to the GM and LeBron? LeBron called Clay, and guess
There you
what?
go. There you go
Clay
again.
went to Dallas. So Clay didn't need to talk to nobody else from the Lakers. He didn't need to talk to Jenny Buss, the co-owner, because LeBron
Hey,
is the owner.
right guy then. Hey, but I'm gonna have to put this out there, man. I think, to be honest, man, with this whole Clay trade, I think Dallas lost their trade, man. Maybe he'll do good with Luka and Kyrie, man. We'll see how it go. But I just feel like, man, just at the end of his career, man. You know what I'm saying? I thought he probably would have came home to LA, but like I say, man, you feel like it's a circus out there. He didn't want to deal with all the drama, but if you can put it that way. But the dude injury prone, man. He haven't been the same since they played Toronto in the finals, man. Like that's what they've been about 3 or 4 years ago, man. He been dragging the last 4 years, man. I don't think Clay could be the same Clay in Dallas that he was in Golden State. So we'll see how it go.
Yeah, and hold on, KL had to say something. What you had to say, KL?
Nah, there ain't nothing else to say on it.
Oh,
Not
why
on
you
that.
feel why you feel like Clay chose Dallas? I guess given the obvious, they went to the finals, but why do you think he chose them over the Lakers? The owner, the
That's what
GM.
everybody want to know. I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, all that I can figure that he feel they had more of a better shot at winning than the Lakers did. 'Cause the Lakers are still pretty much trying to rebuild. They ain't really got no set core outside of LeBron, so maybe he feel his better shot or at winning now is with them. He'll be a good addition to them to help them win, and they could possibly get right back to the finals.
I
He
can
That's
tell
all
you
ain't.
why
that I
Clay
can see.
though. I can
He
tell you why
ain't.
Clay though. He didn't want
Oh, we
like
know. We know.
he
You can
said
say we
earlier.
already know. You can
He
say
said
what.
it early, and if you focus on it, he didn't want to go to that circus in LA. He didn't
He
want
See,
to
there
go
you
with
go.
one
There
man
you go. I'm waiting
who
on it. There you
controls
go.
the team. LeBron
Mm-hmm.
is the
I
owner.
know.
He
It
is the
circles back to
GM,
LeBron every time. I
and
just
he's
wonder how though.
now
Somehow.
the head coach of the Lakers.
Gas
That's the reason.
prices,
Think
food
about it.
increase, everything circle back to
No,
LeBron too, though.
think about it now. Here it though. Valanciunas didn't want to go there, and he went to the Wizards. He took a lower money. Clay turned down less money to go to Dallas. The Lakers offered him $8 million more. He didn't want to be a part of that show because look at LeBron is the owner, he's the GM, and he's now the head coach. Ain't nobody taking JJ Redick serious as the head coach. It's LeBron. LeBron. He runs the Lakers. I don't know how he runs the Lakers, but he did. And that's the reason Clay didn't go there. That's the reason nobody wants to play with LeBron. He's a career killer.
How he a career killer at every team that he went to and won the championship. AD wouldn't have won no ring unless he went there. You can call it the bubble championship all you want to. He still wouldn't have won the ring without LeBron. LeBron won Finals MVP in the bubble. So what you mean?
That bubble championship should have went the Finals MVP should have went to Kyle's Coomer. That's another
No,
story.
he's trash.
That's
Well,
another story. We can talk about that
nobody
another
even
story.
him no more.
I'm telling you, the truth is right now nobody want to go to the Lakers because it's a
Maybe
circus
they don't. It's cool.
and they
Well, when
ain't
they
committed
win
to
that
winning.
championship, everybody don't want to dap him up. Oh man, damn man, we're great man. LeBron is it? I'm trying to tell you, man, it's gonna be Bronny and his dad to win the championship. LeBron,
What in 2K, 2K4, 2K25,
they might
2K25?
win it because I'm gonna make them win it because I'm gonna play with them. I'm gonna let them win, and I'm gonna start Bronny at point guard.
Oh man, you gonna get cooked, boy.
Nah, but to be honest, man, go back to Clay, man. He ain't gonna do nothing but take a Ray Allen role in Dallas, man. Sit back in the corner and shoot threes. Clay wasn't never a big fat nigga Golden State beside the same thing Ray Allen was doing in Miami and Boston. Sit back in the corner and shoot three. He ain't do nothing else. So what he gonna do in Dallas? And that's fine. If you want to go there, that's cool. LA did need a shooter. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, Clay, oh man, I feel like I'm playing for Golden State. You know what I'm saying? But okay, that's a fact. Y'all done made a pact in Golden State just because you know what I'm saying. LeBron is a rival against Golden State, so they probably said a pact. Say, nah, don't go play with no LeBron. You know what I'm saying? You locked in with us for life. So why would you go play with LeBron? We beat him 4 times.
Yeah, I mean, Clay did what's best for Clay. I think even Steve Kerr said it in the Olympic playoffs or the Olympic warm-ups that Clay made the best move for him. It's gonna be interesting to see him going back to Golden State for that first game.
Yeah, it's crazy because they got to play together on the Olympic team anyway. So what's the damn issue?
I think the question we should ask was this fair or disrespectful for Clay? He felt disrespected by Golden State, the money they offered him. To me, it's a little of both. They were very fair. They offered him like a $30 million extension at the beginning of the season. He turned it down, and they had to be fair to themselves too. So for both sides, you can look at it.
I think I'm gonna have to agree with you on both sides. You know, it was fair. You know, I'm not saying it was just fair on both sides with Clay and Golden State, man. 'Cause they looked at it, man, like the rest of them guys, man. It was at the end of it. You know what I'm saying? And they got Buddy here to replace them. So we're gonna see how they go. I feel like Clay, like you say, he wanted something new. So I mean, he get what he wanted. So I mean, we're gonna see how it go going forward.
Yep. And the other free agency news, DeMar DeRozan got paid, signing trade with Sacramento, 3 years, $72 million. We got some footage on it, courtesy again, ESPN, Get Up, Sports Center. Let's take a look.
That will see Sacramento acquire DeMar DeRozan from the Bulls in a 3-team deal. DeRozan's going to get a 3-year, $74 million deal. Keep in mind, he averaged 24 points per game last season for the Bulls, and he's one of 5 players to average 20 points per game in each of his last 11 seasons. So it goes to DeRozan, LeBron, Steph, AD, and Damian Lillard. The Kings are acquiring DeRozan, but the deal also means moving Harrison Barnes to the Spurs. Sacramento is then trading Chris Duarte 2 second-round picks and cash to the Bulls as part of this deal as well. And DeRozan now gets to partner with De'Aaron Fox and Domantas Sabonis in Sacramento. And then on cue, because it is Summer League, look at who is there. The newest king arriving at Summer League in Sacramento. Hi, how are you? Nice to meet you. I am the new guy. Woj is not new to any of this.
And before we dig deep on here, the low key acquisition in that whole trade was Harrison Barnes going to Sacramento. Oh, Harrison Barnes is still like, 31, 32 years old. I think he's going to add great depth, but that's another side story. But with DeMar DeRozan going to Sacramento, I think they slightly overpaid. I don't see how this much pushes the needle for them, going deep in the playoffs. But, we just observer. They see something in DeRozan where he can add to that team. But 3 years, 72 million. He got paid.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy for Sacramento, man, because they was a up and coming playoff team, man. A few years ago, they took Golden State 7 games, man. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, they ended up losing, but you know, for the last couple of years, man, De'Aaron Fox, man, he upped this game, man. Sabonis, man, they've been balling out for the last few years. They didn't make the playoffs, but they still a up and coming team, and with the Rosen signing to the roster, man, they can get them that push, man, and probably can not gonna say deep into the playoffs, but maybe like I say second round, maybe. You know what I'm saying? But that's a good pick for me, man. I like that pick.
And comparing it to Chicago, like to Chicago's other that topsy turvy team. Chicago when DeRozan was there the last 2 years and a half. I just think right now, does this push the needle really for Sacramento? But obviously they think so. I mean, they made the trade. Harrison Barnes parted ways, and now I guess you could say he is the leader of that young team. And Mike Brown, S&O's guy from his days in Cleveland and being an assistant at Golden State. Sacramento, maybe they can make a run. You never know. Look at Minnesota. So this could be Sacramento's year.
Yeah, like I said, man, I feel like they can go not deep because they got to gel together first. You know what I'm saying? All teams when they first get together, man, they gonna have to figure out how to play with each other. You know what I'm saying? But I do like that De'Aaron Fox and DeRozan combination, man. Then you got Sabonis, man, playing in that paint. So
Yes,
like
Sabonis.
I said, it's a good pick. I don't like the Harrison Barnes, trade because I feel like he was a big part of that them last few runs they had. You know what I'm saying? But that pickup with the Rosen is a good pick. But I want to see what they do going forward, man. They look like a good team, man. I like them for the last few years, man. So I want to see what they're gonna do.
All right, Kale, what you think?
I agree that, like you said, I don't see Sacramento making a huge push. I mean, they may, but like you said again, like he said, they're gonna have to jail and come up with a system and just see how they work with each other. So I don't see them being a major factor out the gate. Maybe a year or two down the road, if that. But like you said again, DeMar is, he ain't young, but he ain't old either. So again, it depends on the pieces around him. I mean, like you said, Sacramento is young, so it's just about like you said how well they can gel together and what kind of system they can get in place to attempt to make a push without the gate. I don't expect much this upcoming season.
I think he's like what 34, 35. When this contract over, he'll be like what 38. But it should be interesting to see. And like you said, he's a bonus. Is really each and every year this man is gradually taking steps. I mean, I guess gradually even the word. Sabonis is flat out baller. He's a
Yeah, I like
beast.
Sabonis. He ball out.
And switching from leagues, NBA free agency to the WNBA, a little history been going on lately. Caitlin Clark, first triple double as a rookie in WNBA history. I think we got a little footage on it again, courtesy to CBS and WNBA, ESPN for these footage that was put together. Let's take a look.
And she'll take the first three-pointer and knock it down and treat the fans to that. It's because of a knee injury.
And that's the way to push the ball in transition.
Oh, that's not going to waste much time. Caitlin Clark has her second three-pointer. 3 and some change left to play here in the first quarter. Caitlin Clark pulls it back, knocks it down. Her third three of the quarter.
First year with the Liberty and the WNBA.
Phoebish, the rookie, defending the other rookie. Caitlin Clark.
Caitlin Clark, 13 points. Pocket pass to Aaliyah Boston. Caitlin Clark to Smith. A rocket of a pass. And Boston lays it in. And the 8th rebound for Caitlin Clark. The runner falls off the glass. And Clark, as we mentioned, only 3 points in the second half. She had 13 in the first half, but has picked up a triple-double here today and gets the end one. Clark with her 11th rebound, feeding Mitchell for three. Ionescu again penetrating. Thornton with a three on the way, and the first triple-double for rookie Caitlin Clark has it. More history for the Fever rookie. The records keep coming.
Started out in college, rolling into her pro career already. That is remarkable. No small feat right there.
You know what I loved? When she got the rebound, everyone in this building knew.
The GOAT! Caitlin Clark.
Congratulations. Yeah. Congratulations to her.
There's a lot of I watched that game from beginning to end, and it was like, wow. The biggest thing I noticed from the game is not just the triple double, is that her and Aaliyah Boston are gelling.
Yeah.
You got to pick your fours in if you're these teams. If you try to start the pick and roll, they dish it out to Mitchell on the end, and she can but bury that three each and every time.
Crazy.
And they gelling. I mean,
Yeah.
it took a while, and I think the teammates are now realizing, hey, when the ball is in Clark hands, good things happen. And this is like, it was a exciting game to watch, and I haven't seen a game like this where everybody knew the stat. So as soon as she got that last rebound, everybody just jumped up because hey, she got a triple double. I mean, I knew it. I'm not sure the fans in attendance knew it, but it's like everybody knew. I don't know if they had a sign in there saying she was one rebound away, but I guess it was fun to watch. It was exciting to watch.
Yeah, man. And like I say, man, you know, way back when we first started talking about Caitlin, man, when she first like from her game one, versus New York Liberty, man, she wasn't gonna come out the gate, man, just going off the way the way she is now, man. She recently had a game with Phoenix, Mercury, Diana Taurasi, Brittany Griner, them, man, that was a big game that they pulled that one out too. That was recently. So by them being New York and the way she gelling together, man, it was expected. You know what I'm saying? They finally gelling together as a team, man. They struggled early on. They the eighth spot in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? And going forward, man, they got a good, chemistry going on in Indiana, man. And, it's good to see, man. And so we want to see how they're going to keep going forward, man, going deep into this run, man.
Oh yeah, I know KL got something to say about the GOAT work.
No comment. I mean, like you said, the tape speak for itself. She an outstanding shooter. We already knew that coming in. Can't take nothing away from her skills. It is what it is. Hands off to her. That's a great accomplishment for a rookie. Ain't nothing else you can say about it.
And speaking of rookies, her counterpart, I guess you can say counterpart, another great member of the rookie class, Angel Reese, 13 consecutive double double streak. NBA, WNBA record, not just a rookie record. That's a
Yeah, that's
WNBA record.
yep.
And it's
No
exciting.
footage of that. No, we ain't got no footage of that, do we? Unfortunately, right?
Nah, no footage.
You're right. That's expected. Expected. Yeah,
Hey,
that's not worth showing.
the game's at the end of the day, so he ain't cover that. So we gonna
Yeah,
cover it.
Oh, he wasn't gonna cover it anyway. But I just want to clarify this to make sure I wasn't like confused. But okay, let's understand.
Dang. Hey
no.
man, that Ricky race gonna be tight though, man. You know what I'm saying? They both balling out and they both gelling together, man, with their team. So with this Ricky race, man, like you say, they both getting playoff spot. Chicago got number 7, Indiana got 8. So it's gonna come down to the wire, man, with them two, man. And then again, when they play again, August 30th.
Yep. The Sky
I
and
can't,
Fever, August 30th. Yep.
yeah, man. So I can't wait for that. What that'll be the fourth matchup, right? The fourth
Yep.
and
Right
last match.
now, right now
So
it's 2-1 Clark.
yeah, it'll be. I think it'll be 2-2. I think Chicago will take that next one again.
Maybe that game will be at the United Center that time. I know they had like a conflict scheduling arrangement that third matchup, but it's gonna be the game of the year on that fourth matchup. Both
Yeah,
are gelling with their teams. Both are looking because the Sky just beat Seattle
yeah.
day before. Now they played them today. That's gonna be an exciting game.
Yeah, and then like you say, man, Caitlin, man, she beat the Liberty for the first time, man. She was 0-3 against them before yesterday. She finally got her dub against them, man. And they well experienced, man. The 17-3 team. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, they 17-4 now after yesterday. You know what I'm saying? But it was a lot of things they still messed up in that game, man. With New York, man, they just weren't just they were missing a lot of threes, a lot of turnovers. You know what I'm saying in the fourth quarter, man. Like I say, and then Indiana still pulled it out, man. Even though they had 4 shot clock violations yesterday, 2 in the fourth quarter. You know what I'm saying? And they
So that
ended up
can't happen.
Kelsey Mitchell was going off for him too. She made a comeback, and Caitlin Clark hit her with like 2 or 3 of them assists on some of those shots she made going to that on that comeback. So you still got to look at the other women, man, like Kelsey Mitchell, man. You know what I'm saying? Aaliyah Boston, they all played a big role in that comeback with Caitlin Clark that assisting on like at least 5 or 6 of those passes, man, to get them going. So that was a great game,
Man,
man. Watching it.
it was. What about Serena's comments at the end? Oh, this was their Super Bowl, so we knew. She sounded like she was better than
Was.
me, man.
It was, man. That was a big game for them. You know what I'm saying? That was a tough competition, man. That was their fourth and last game. You know what I'm saying? New York got them 3, and she pulled out that last one. So that was a big game for them. They won at home. You know what I'm saying? They finally gelling together as a team. They look way better than they did early on, man. Because I watched basketball and they did not look good earlier this year, man. And they
I
they
agree.
looking real great now. You know what I'm saying? They gelling better. You know what I'm saying? So they all playing great basketball right now.
You know, I guess that recaps the show. I guess we had a lot to talk about. We're going into the near hour of the show, and any parting shots. What we think the top story in sports. Give our opinion. I guess I could start off again. The backdrop, the James game. No one's taking anything away from Bronny. I think Bronny has a bright future in the league, but in this
You
my
sure
opinion,
about that?
oh yeah, in my opinion, don't mean much, but I think
Okay.
it wasn't much of a rush to have him come in. I think Bernie does have a bright future, but my parting shot is this: uh, expectation is going to be heavy. Like you said, it's nothing LeBron hasn't prepared him for. You the son of one of the greatest players of all time, but at this point, he has a tough hill to come up on, and I just hope the pressure doesn't get to him because sometimes we've seen it before with other players and their sons. Give you an example: Dale Earnhardt Jr. and his dad. Dale Earnhardt, the amount of pressure Jr. had for his dad, and it's a similar situation. LeBron James Jr., aka Bronny, you know, he's going to have the weight of expectation on him, and I hope the young man can pull it out. I'm pulling for him, but
Yeah,
it doesn't take away from my position. He can prove me wrong later on in the career, but my position still stands. This was given to him.
yeah. And I'm gonna put one more thing out there, man. The expectation is high on him, and I don't want to mix WNBA in with the NBA. And like at the end of the day, man, the same pressure Caitlin Clark got on her, the same pressure Bronny got on him. You know what I'm saying? He not gonna come out the gate putting up 30 points. You know what I'm saying? They got to gel with the team. He got to play with the D League first and see how he gonna gel with them first before he even step on the court with a professional Lakers team. You know what I'm saying? Let alone playing with his father and Anthony Davis and them other guys like that. Man, he not ready to step on that court with them guys. So he got to gel with himself first. And
We do apologize here at the Bubblecast. The parting shots had to be cut due to time restraints, but we hope to get better and better as we work out the kinks. Thank you for joining us today. Until next time, peace.